Today we're going to be learning about the story of Daniel in the lion's den. And it's important to remember that during this time, Daniel was alone in the lion's den. But he had community with God, and we all have community with God. And we need to talk to him to make sure that we have a strong connection with him, and that he's there with us even in times of trial like what we're facing now. In isolation, he's always going to be there with us, and he's just another friend we can talk to anytime we want, anywhere we want. So let's get into the story. You guys ready?
Yay! Daniel in the lion's den. King Darius, king of the mighty Medes and Persians, needed someone to be the chief ruler in Babylon. He chose Daniel, whom he knew to be brave, wise, and honest. The other rulers were angry. They couldn't believe that a foreigner had been chosen over them. They worked out a trap to catch Daniel.
What are we going to do? We can't let Daniel get such an important job.
We'll get rid of him. Let's go to King Darius to get him to make a law that will make Daniel do something wrong.
What sort of law should we suggest? I know, we'll do something with Daniel's religion and his God.
Yes, that's a great idea. Let's go.
The Medes and the Persians worshipped many gods. That's called polytheism. But Daniel worshipped only the God of Israel, the one true God. The jealous rulers knew that Daniel prayed often to his God. So with fast-bending hearts, the rulers went to the king.
Oh,
King, live forever!
All of the rulers have agreed you should make a law saying that for 30 days, no one should pray to any god or man except you.
And if anyone disobeys the laws, they should be thrown in with the lions.
Oh, what a nice thing to suggest. My rulers must think I am a great king if they want this law. I am a pretty good king. Yes, I like that idea.
This law should be written down immediately.
Very well. I will write it down.
Happily, the rulers watched King Darius write down the law. They knew that once a law of the Medes and the Persians was written down, it could never be changed. The law was then told to everyone in the land. As soon as Daniel heard it, he knew it was a trap that had been set for him. He must either give up his daily prayers to God or be thrown to the lions.
What am I to do? I can save my life by not praying to God for 30 days. I could save my life by praying secretly in my head. I know. I could find a hiding place and pray there. No, I know what I must do.
Daniel went into his house. Upstairs he went to the front room where he always prayed. He opened the window with face towards Jerusalem, his own country far, far away. He prayed to his God to help him with this problem. Daniel did not try to hide with his prayer, but he prayed just like he had before the new law.
Look, Daniel's in the window. He appears to be praying just as usual.
Yes, our plan has worked. Quick, let's go and tell the king.
They ran off to tell King Darius.
King Darius, did you not make a law saying that anyone who prayed for any god or any other man except for you during these 30 days should be thrown into the lions?
Yes, I did. You were the one who suggested that I make such a law.
Well, Daniel, who is one of the Jews captured and brought to Babylon years ago, takes no notice to your laws and is still praying to the gods 3 times a day.
How did this happen? I must find some way to change the law. Daniel is one of my favorite leaders. I must put an end to this now.
All day, King Darius tried to find a way to help Daniel, but it was no use. King Darius himself had written the law, and it could not be changed.
King, it is now evening, and you must decide what to do about Daniel. You must carry out the law as you wrote it.
Yes, Daniel must be punished and shown others he has broken your law. He must be taken to the lion's den.
I have no choice. Daniel is to be brought to the lion's den.
And so, Daniel was brought before the edge of the lion's den. The hungry lions paced backwards and forwards and roaring. Wow, they roared. Bravely, Daniel waited and trusted. Then the men threw him in.
Daniel, may the God to whom you are faithful save you.
Then, hardly able to watch, King Darius saw as the huge stone was rolled over the place at the entrance to the den.
I know that God will protect me and I will trust in him.
At that moment, an angel came into the lion's den and was seated right next to Daniel. At the first sign of morning, he turned back to the lion's den. But just before he got there, do you know what he saw? What do you think he saw? Go ahead, tell me, what do you think he saw? I bet you're right. Had his friend been torn to pieces? But no, he called out,
Daniel, has your God saved you? O king, I am safe. God did not let the lions harm me. I order you to get Daniel out.
Wait, he's not dead?
How can this be?
The man who had thrown Daniel into the den now lifted him out. Sure enough, he was completely untouched by the lions. After a joyful greeting, Darius issued another order.
You rulers there, you have accused Daniel, and now I accuse you. You shall be thrown into the lion's den.
No!
And so the ruler who had tried to trick Daniel and the king were themselves thrown into the lion's den. Even before they touched the floor of the den, the lions, well, you know.
Tell all the people in my kingdom, I have a new law. I command that everyone to respect Daniel's God, for this God is truly great and will last forever.
And ever, and the people said,
Amen.
VBC campers, remember, God is always with us in the times of trial, in the times when we feel like we're most alone. Hang on to him, or even better yet, let yourself fall into his love and into his grace, trusting in him and your family and in your community. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.